In the previous class, we had started OpenOffice Impress. OpenOffice Impress is the presentation graphic software of OpenOffice suite. Now, we'll quickly start OpenOffice Impress. This is OpenOffice window. Here we'll click on the presentation. As I click on presentation, it would open the presentation wizard. In OpenOffice presentation, before starting the presentation, we need to do certain settings. There are two ways. Either we can directly start an empty presentation, or we can go step by step using this presentation wizard to start a presentation. If I want to create an empty presentation, means I don't want any design, I don't want to do any other settings. In this presentation wizard, directly I would click on this create option. It would create an empty presentation. So I would click on create. As I click on create, my empty presentation would start. But if I want to create a presentation from template, I would click on here from template. As I click on from template, different templates which are available here would be visible. These are the two templates available. You can select any of the template as per your requirement. Suppose I had selected this one. Then I would click on next. When I click on next, it would ask me the second step of this wizard is select a slide design. We have to set the background. There are various backgrounds available which you can set. Mainly, if we are using the template, we would not use the presentation background. And if in the previous step, this is the previous step, if I'm selecting the empty presentation and I'm clicking on next, it would be better for us to select a presentation background. You can select any presentation background by clicking on any of these designs. Whichever design you find suitable, you can select. Then another option is select an output medium, means where you want the output to be shown. At present, we want our output to be shown on the screen. So by default, screen is selected and would not change here. Then I'll click on next. In any of these steps, we can skip this step and directly click on create to create our presentation. In that case, that particular effect will be not applied and we have to put it manually afterwards. Now this is the third step. Here we had to set the slide transition. As we know, transition is that effect by which a slide would come to our screen. When we are running a presentation in slideshow, each slide would appear on the screen after some time. So with what effect that slide would appear on the screen is called as transition effect. And this effect, either we can set it here in the third step of presentation wizard, or we can do it later also during our presentation. If we are setting this slide transition here, it would be applied to all the slides in my presentation. So at present, no effect is selected. I'll click on this drop down and we can select any transition effect that we want. Suppose I selected this random bars vertical. Its preview can be seen here in the preview window. Here I can change the speed. If I want it at the slow speed, I can select the slow, medium or fast. After that, we have to select the presentation type. By default is selected. If I click on automatic, it means my slides would proceed by itself. Generally, if default is selected, to proceed to the next slide, either we have to click mouse button or we have to press the space bar on the keyboard. But if I select this automatic, after this duration, means whatever time we are setting here, after that much seconds or time, the next slide would proceed by itself. So using this setting, we can set the presentation to automatic proceed. At present, I am selecting as default and then click on create. When I click on create, you can see this is the presentation. My presentation is open with the design that I had selected. Now suppose if I want to open an existing presentation, Just now we had created a new presentation, but if there is already existing presentation in it that I had created a few time back and I want to edit it, I want to open it again, then let's see how to open an existing presentation. Again I will click on this presentation. Now here the third option is open existing presentation. I would click on this radio button. After clicking on open existing presentation, there up comes a open button. I would click on this button. It would open the browse window. Here I had to tell the path of the file that I want to open. You can see in this folder I have presentation files. I would click on that file and click on open. As I click on open, you can see that file is open. That presentation is open. This is the Impress window, first window of Impress. Now to understand the components of this Impress window. At the top it is called as title bar. It shows the title of our presentation. The title of this presentation is Untitled 1. And along with that it shows the name of the application, which is OpenOffice Impress. So this is called as the title bar, which shows the title along with the name of the application. Below that we can see this is the menu bar. It contains various menu, file menu, edit menu, view menu and so on. Below that we have these toolbars, standard toolbar and formatting toolbar. These two toolbars are present there. Now below that our screen is divided into three sections, first, second and third. This is called as slide pane. It contains the miniature of all the slides present in my presentation. At present, in this presentation, 3 slides are there. 1, 2 and 3. So all these 3 slides are present in this slide pane. In the center, whichever slide is selected on the slide pane, its bigger view would appear in this pane. And it is called as workspace. Here actually we are going to work. All the editing and adding of slides, all the thing would be done in this place. So it is called as workspace. So whichever slide is selected in the slide pane, its bigger view would come in this workspace. And on the right side, it is called as task pane. In this task pane, various tasks are there. Various tasks which we are going to perform on our presentation on our slide is placed in this task pane. So this screen is divided into slide pane, workspace and task pane. Now at the bottom of that you can see this is another toolbar which is called as drawing toolbar. It contains all the options of our drawing. For drawing a line, rectangle, ellipse, putting some text, color, all these things are present in this drawing toolbar. Below this drawing toolbar we have a status bar. This is called as the status bar. It tells us about the current status of my presentation. You can see slide 2 of 3 means my second slide of the 3 slides in the presentation is selected. So this is the overview of the Impress window. Now you can see in the workspace there are different tabs 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These were not present in Microsoft PowerPoint. They were there actually, their buttons were present here in the bottom right in Microsoft PowerPoint. And in OpenOffice, they are present as the tabs here. Now you might be remembering these are the different views of my slide. Whichever slide or whichever presentation I had opened, it has different views. And these views are, we can see those views using these tabs. The default view is the normal view. In this normal view, the slide which is selected would come in the workspace and I can do editing of the slide. The second is outline view. This outline view shows the outline of my slide. It is showing the outline of my selected slide. Whichever slide is selected, its outline is shown here in this outline view. The third view is the notes view. In the notes view, you can see the slide would come along with the space to write the notes. It is generally used to make the documentation of the presentation. Here in this space, we can write the notes related to the selected slides. After that, we have the handout. Handout view is the one in which the slide would be presented and its printout can be taken out and it can be distributed to different persons for their reading. Last is the slide sorter view. In slide sorter view, all the slides would be shown here. It is called a slide sorter because we can sort the slides here. Sort means arranging in order. For example, if there is a need, I want this third slide in second place. So I can just select the slide, drag it and drop it at any location I want. So I can arrange the slides here. Therefore, it is called a slide sorter view. I can arrange or change the position of these slides. Now when I come to my normal view, you can see now this is the first slide, this is the second slide and this is the third slide. So it was the slide sorter view. One more view is there which is called as slideshow view. In slideshow view, the slides would appear on the screen in the full screen view. Now there are different ways to start the slideshow. The first is go on the view tab, click on the view tab and select slideshow. As I click on slideshow, you can see my first slide would come on the screen in full screen. To proceed to the next slide, either I had to left click of the mouse or we can press the space button on the keyboard. This is my second slide. Again, to proceed to the third slide, I would click on with the mouse. To exit from the presentation, we can press either click exit or we had to press the escape button. Another way to start the slideshow is there is a slideshow tab on the tool menu bar. I'll click on the slideshow tab and select slideshow. My slideshow would start. Third way is when we hover our mouse on the slide, you can see a small button here, start slideshow. I'll click on that, the slideshow would start. Another thing is on whichever slide my cursor is. Suppose this is the second slide selected and I select slideshow and start the slideshow. So whichever current slide is there, the slideshow would start from that particular slide only. Here my slideshow started from second slide because my second slide was selected. Now keyboard shortcut to run the slideshow is F5. When I press F5 button of my keyboard, the slideshow would start.